Hey, hey, it's me, Duke Skyloafer. I'm back with Space Engineers. And my cat is complaining about something. Complaining about too much food, I think. Anyway, what are we doing today? Oh, I remember. We're building a truck. Yeah, we're building a truck. Yeah. Well, I hope everybody who celebrates old American Thanksgiving had a good Thanksgiving. I know I did. Hung out with my mouse doing the... There we go. I gotta remember to do that before the stream starts. Anyway. Yeah, so we're gonna build the rest of this here truck. And we're gonna want to weld some of this stuff up before I seal it in here. So why don't we get... I don't have anything on me. Oh, you know what I really need to do, actually, is somehow get myself some cargo access over here that doesn't have a sorter in front of it. Boy, that would be super handy, wouldn't it? How fast can I make that work? Let's see, we could pull... there's nothing... Right, yeah, no, there isn't one on the bottom of this. So we'd have to go... We wanted to pull from there. Otherwise we have to pull from the rest of the base. We have to pull from, like, here and go through and do, like, a parallel connection to the platform. That seems like a lot of work. We'll just run back and forth. Alright. Just want to weld a couple of these blocks up. I don't think this is going to be their final form, but I'm going to weld these just so I don't accidentally nick them and knock them down. Since they don't require anything other than the single block that I placed them with, so... Oh, you know what? The music. There we go. How could I have forgotten? Alright, I don't know what I was doing with these things sticking out there. Okay. So... we're thinking that's about where the front wheels will be. Be about that big. It feels almost too small. I'm thinking we're gonna have the front wheel be in a little bit. So which one is this? This is the left. We'll put it right about there. So it'll be it, and then its rear wheels, I think, will go out one. So where did I put that at? One back from the front of the cockpit. Okay, so that's where we'll be. Actually, I might change my mind on that again, because I think we're going to end up with there being some sort of a bumper in the front here. I think we're going to want this to be as close to the front as possible. And it could be even more to the front, but I think this is going to be okay. Little placeholder there. Let's see. Let's not worry yet about the main shape of all this. Oh, these are all... Yeah, let's weld these up. Or at least the ones that are not going to be sticking up. That doesn't sound good. We low on power? No, we shouldn't be low on power. We've got, we're at like half battery. Alright. So that's good. So we can start filling in around that. I think I'm going to build up these right away, just so I don't have to crawl under there and get it later. I'm holding a lot of stuff, aren't I? Put that water and stuff back in the in the truck here. Alright, I do have a lot of steel on me, which is taking up a lot of space. So I'm hoping today we can get through the cab and at least the layout for the trailer. And even if we don't get the cab finished, like just enough to be able to drive it around, and then we could do some more styling on it later if we need to. I wanna sit in this cockpit. I wanna see what it looks like. Ooh. That's pretty cool. I like that. I like that the line below the window is where the like sloped blocks would go, and then this sticks up just a little bit further than that. I like that. Because we'll probably cover this in something. Some sort of armor that will then maybe extend around in a bumper. And, yeah. Be good. I hope that's not going to be too close to the ground, that connector. Yeah, we could probably have done a flat connector given the wheels that we chose, because it should, if I raise it if I raise the wheels up and rest it all the way on the ground, it should be close enough. Let's see, what's going to break if I cut that connector out and put a flat one in? We're just going to have to connect up some things here. Let's see, let's go like that. And let me go. Did I just do something weird? It did. I'm giving myself a little bit of room here so I can go under it. Yeah. That should all be holding together now, I think, because that should be connected to that. Yeah. Alright. Here's... oh, wait a minute. That's not gonna... yeah. Okay. Then, do I have... yes, I do. Oh, don't tell me it's, like, extra thick. Oh, it is? Yeah. Well then, never mind. Maybe I don't want this. We don't have, like, a... they didn't give me a flat one. Hey, Ajir. Welcome. Set. Yeah, we don't have, like, a flat one. We have a small inset. Yeah. Okay, so that's not... that doesn't help us much unless we were to make the truck one block taller, in which case, then it would be fine. I guess we could move the wheels. We could make everything one block lower. Yeah, we could do that. I was kind of trying to keep it low for the center of mass, but it doesn't have to be. I mean, it's not going to change much. It might be the last. I might do this Thursday as well. And then take like 2 weeks off or so. 2-3 weeks off. We'll see. It depends. It depends if I come up with alternative content or if I need the time to work on other things, or if I just feel like taking a break. I did that the right way, right? That's the... Oh, I can't see. Yeah, looks like it. Yep. Yeah, because there's the connector there. Okay. Good. Now we can... I almost turned on the jetpack for some reason. Now we can get rid of all this. This part will be unaffected by that decision. So then the rest of this... Once again, we're going to take the wheels off. And put... We'll just put like a row around this for now. Before I put the wheels back on, I'm going to just put like blocks there for where the wheels should go, and they're going to be there actually. Yes, we are building a mining cargo truck similar to Splitsy's Goose, if you're familiar with that truck. It's going to be in the same kind of spirit as that, but basically a cargo truck that we can drive out to a dig site, do a bunch of manual mining, load it up, and then drive it all back. Yeah, I think we're going to end up going around that as well. Okay. So that'll be where our wheels go. Now we're going to have our trailer come over the top of this. And I think we're going to want the wheels to be... let's see. Might be kind of limited by the... Let me do something here real quick. Lower limit 90, upper limit negative 45, maybe? Probably too high. Reverse, you need a velocity. Really annoying with the thing being out there. Alright. Hinge lock? Hinge lock, there we go. Yeah, oh yeah, definitely too high. How about like negative... wait a minute. Why are you going so high? Reverse. Oh, don't tell me you're like... You're jammed in the thing now, huh? That's fine. We can fix that in a minute. Why did you go to... Your upper limit should have been... Oh, because it's negative. Oh, I did the wrong way. Okay, hang on. Upper limit... Let's see. Okay, so this is actually 45. So the upper limit should have been... Should have stayed at... Boy, I'm just having a heck of a time today. The upper limit should have stayed at 90. And then the lower limit should have gone to, like, we'll say, like, 80. There we go. Bring that back for me. You don't like anything he designs? That's fair. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. He has an aesthetic, for sure. And I definitely do too, and it's not necessarily the best. Alright, so I think we're going to have... How far apart do these wheels need to be here? They are... just over from the center. They covered, I want to say they covered just a little over, like the radius is like between 1 and 2 blocks. Well, not the, well, not counting the center block. So I need to leave like 3 blocks in between. So if I have 1 here, I would need to leave 1, 2, 3, and then here. Alright, so let me get my marker out here. I have seen the Banana Rover, yeah. Not a thing that I would ever build, for sure. It's a bit, like I mean, it works. I love it as like an engineering concept. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's the forwardmost spot. So if we went like here and then went 1, 2, 3 there, I think is where we would have to put the back wheels. So I think I'm going to move them forward 1. 1, 2, 3. I hope that's far enough in between. Alright, so that's where our wheels would go. And I guess there's not really that much difference between the front and the back. I think I'm going to put the front ones 1 forward, though. Just to get a little bit more... Yeah, so I think that's going to be the general layout of it. And then... Yeah. Yeah, that'll be okay. Oh yeah, I think Splitsy did a lot of, like, his earlier stuff, his very early stuff was, you know, like, there was some silly things, of course, but a lot of it was just, like, engineering challenges, because a lot of that hadn't really been done too much on space engineering YouTube yet. Like, nowadays, there's tons of that. You know, I'm not covering any new ground here. So, you know, nowadays, I think he does try to come up with more silly, crazy concepts, just because it's more entertaining. Whereas at the moment, I'm trying to just build a truck. We do have some extra space back here. We could... So one thing I do want to do is put some, like, emergency thrusters on it. I think we are going to end up using Whip's subgrid control script, if that's still any good. I don't know if that even still works. But I was thinking maybe we should have a couple of thrusters on here. So we could maybe put some thrusters down under here. They'd be far enough back that they wouldn't burn anything. So we could do, I think probably the sci-fi ones would fit best. What did I... Jet engines. Didn't need that. Yeah, my son played Space Engineers a little bit when he was younger. He's 9 now, so like when he was like 7, he played it a lot. But his goal was always just mayhem, which I appreciated. I'm trying to think if I want anything else. Could probably throw in like an emergency gyro on here too. We'll do that, and then I'm thinking maybe we'll embed 1 or 2 up in the armor up here. It'll be far enough back that we won't. That way, these will be for emergencies. Like if the thing is really, really heavy, because it's full of ore, and we need to get up a hill or something, we'll just probably just do like override. Kick those on. Yeah, let's build them. I don't know if I'm... Yeah, okay. Yeah, that was kind of my problem too. My daughter is much more into Minecraft than Space Engineers. But I don't think it's up anymore. When I used to stream on Twitch, we did have like 1 or 2 streams where my daughter and I did Minecraft together, and it was just crazy because she is also one of those people that's like a part of her wants to actually play and build things and do cool stuff, and the other part wants to kill Dad. So there was it always devolved into a fair amount of chaos. It was fun. I didn't mean to weld up these ones that were sticking out here. Because that's where the wheels are going to go, but that's okay. So now that we got the basic shape here, it's going to be time to, or like the basic structure, it's going to be time to armor it up and make it, give it like an actual shape. Yeah. Yeah, so now we got to give it like an actual shape. Alright, let me go grab those parts that we're cooking. Oh, that's cool. That's a good age. Alright, that should be okay. Maybe we'll put some plates, some metal plates under it to kind of cover those up. I'm not going to worry too much about what the bottom looks like. Did I put steel plates on here anywhere? Apparently I did not. They are not called plates. They're called panels. Light armor panels, that's what I want. Alright, we'll put them... You know, we could kind of, you know, for the sake of... Yeah, I think for the sake of realism, I'm going to leave that open there so that it seems like they can suck air up in there. Alright. In case anyone looks on the bottom. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, you're right. Let's do that. Barred windows. Let's put you here. Can I place you? Probably not. I need girders. Let's just say we need 3 of these things. Girders, girders, and girders. Yes, I like that. I like that a lot. And then back here... Okay, here's a question now. Actually, I'm probably going to do 2 different tests here. So the first one... Okay, so the damage... I don't have a good... There we go. So damage fall off should be only the about 2 blocks. Alright, so if I'm putting it... Can't really line it up the exact same spot, can I? Yeah, so if I put a block... 1, 2... If I cap it off there... and leave that open. I'm just going to leave it open. Be fine. But if I start capping off the back here, that these aren't going to... So here's my test. Oh, maybe I should actually turn it on. Make it... Yep, there we go. Hey, Rumble Strip. No need to apologize. Welcome to the stream. Let's turn that off. That's the wrong thing. There we go. Wait, what's this? No, wait. No, hold on. No. Placement transparency. Oh, what the heck? I didn't know that was a setting you could change. Is that from a mod? Huh, cool. Not that it's super transparent, but yeah, keep that on. Okay. Okay. Where do I want to go from here? Have I used the new multi-tool for build info? No, I have not. Is that also a mod? I wonder if I could do a slope here, if that would still... Oops. If that... I bet that would be destroyed right there. Yeah, it would probably be destroyed. I think I'd have to do... I wanted it to look cool. We'll go... that. I do have build info. Okay, hold on. Oh, look at this thing. What does this do? This is news to me. Tool that hosts various instruments. Okay. So, what am I doing right now? Measure. Mouse left click measure, right click snap to grid. Ooh. Snap to grid line. Control snap to angle. Okay. I assume that's because, like, this is going to be doing a weird thing. Okay. Hold N to T to snap length, N cancel progress. Hold N to delete all. Okay, so if I wanted to go, like, how far is it from here to here? It is 0.8 large grid blocks, or... Yeah. Okay, so what you're telling me is I should be using this more often. Oh, I like this a lot. Alright, short-range LiDAR. Show colliders that interact with selected layer. Mouse left-click to snapshot. Okay, alright. Mouse right-click to clear. N for color mode. Okay. Fine there. Boop, boop, bop, boop, boop, bop, 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 boop. Shift scroll to cycle layer. Oh, I see. Dynamic. Ooh. Characters. No collision. Well, I can see that this is going to be a thing that I'm gonna have to... Yep. Okay, well, this is going to be a waste of... Well, not a waste, but a sink of my time here. Conveyor network visualizer? Oh my gosh. Well, now, isn't that something? Wow. Okay. Okay. Huh. And... Okay, that's it. That's quite a lot. I will be honest. Okay. Let's forget about that until someone reminds me of it later. Let's see. So we're going to do wheel. Wheel. Wheelie good. Let's see. We could make this under here look a little bit better and just go. God, I hate trying to find panels in here. There you go. So, bit of a hole right there where the where that will be, but not the worst, because we'll connect that there, and then we'll probably cover over this hole anyway, so it won't really be a hole from the top. It'll just be a hole on the bottom. All right, let's bring this back down. Okay. Okay, it's coming together, I think. It's coming together. I don't have a good place to put my step stools anymore. Ooh, maybe that'll work. Let's go up here. Perfect, okay. Alright, let's see what we're going to do about filling in up here. So on the... let's see, I don't know that I like where this thruster is placed. Let's move that for a second. Can I move it back one? Yeah, there we go. Let's do that same thing here. Okay. Then now we're just going to do some shaping. So right in front of this thing, I think we want this. No, we don't want that. I only have really, if I want to keep the shape of this, I really only have like 2 options. Maybe I have 1 option. Yeah, I've only got the... well, actually, yeah, we could do it like... Yeah, so that would have to be there. Okay, so we could just go out 1 with this. Yeah, and then I could kind of build off of that. Did I want to try to hook an O2 gen onto this thing or some sort of oxygen? No, I don't. I don't. Well, if we want to ever do this, like make this thing like workable on a no oxygen planet, we'll have to think that through better. How would we if we were to try to do this on a no oxygen planet? I think we could because we've got some space under here. We could just put it in line. No, we couldn't, because those things don't have... I don't think like an O2 gen or a tank has a side thing. No, it doesn't. Doesn't have a side thing. We would have to probably push the battery back and put it in there and then push like the whole thing back. Although I am wondering if this is too far forward, if we should move this back a little bit. Nah, I think it's fine. Maybe 1. Maybe it should move back 1. Kind of wanted it to be between the wheels. Yeah, not directly between the wheels, but at least between these two back wheels. Now I'm kind of concerned that I put these thrusters too far back on it. I mean, we could always move the wheels back one. Why don't we do that? So we'll have our wheels here. And then we're going to need to get rid of you. Going to need to move. You are a curved conveyor. Right, so we're going to need another reinforced conveyor, and then a reinforced conveyor 2 curved. Here we go. Alright, and then our stack will go up from there. And let's see. Oh, the wheels are, or the thrusters are kind of in the way there, aren't they? To be able to do a... Let's see, I think probably putting an O2 gen is going to be the easiest thing to put in if we were to do, because it's smaller than the tank, right? And it would give you hydrogen as well. So if we were to fit one in, we have to move the battery back by one, so I'd have to swap the battery with this thing. By 2, rather. Which would then put it really, really close to the stack there. So we would have to move the hitch back a bit. Just for safety, for when it's tilting. Like when the, cab tilts up relative to the trailer. Where's that unknown signal? Far away. Is that worth doing? I would say probably. Probably it is. Just in case we ever want to take this thing to another planet where there's no... Yeah. Okay. So let's take... I should probably discharge this battery, huh? Let's do that. Let's discharge the battery for a while. We'll work on... so we want to go back at least... That's a light. I want to go back at least 2, maybe 3. Two should be fine. So then... We could add a 3rd rear wheel. That's a lot of wheels. Yeah, it's a lot of wheels. Let's not do that. Let's just go... Maybe... I don't want the wheels to go too far, because I don't want the trailer to have to go too far out and over. And the wheels would need, like, the trailer would have to... Let's go like... That's what I'm thinking. We'll go about that far. So the wheels will just be slightly behind. I could also spread the wheels out more to ensure they don't clip with each other. Why don't we do that too? Put the wheels here. Not that I'm really worried about the clipping, but... Where did I just put that? I did 4 in between, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. That's still a decent spacing on the wheels. Be nice and spaced out. Gonna grab a little water while I'm here. Take a drink of water in real life. If you're enjoying the video, consider throwing a like on it. Would appreciate it. Alright, let's get back to shaping up. Oh, let's weld these up while I still got the parts on me. Okay. Yeah, let's go back to shaping up the side here. Let's see. What do we want this to look like? I'm going to build myself a little bridge here to walk on. A little spot. Just over to here. Yeah, so I'm thinking around the front. Trying to think, would I need any sort of like heads-up display outside of the cockpit? Can't imagine I would. Yeah. I might do a vent on the front here to help keep this thing oxygenated and fill that oxygen tank when we have the ability to do so. I don't know what the bumper's going to look like here. I mean, we could do a full-on, like, actual semi-truck bumper, but or not bumper, but grill, rather. Not sure that I want to. Not sure that I want to. Let's see. I think we'll fill this in. What did I just get stuck in? Yeah, and then let me weld this up here. Okay. That has yet to impede our vision of anything, which is exactly what I want. Oh yeah, let me get these thrusters real quick here. We want these two to be off. Did that go? Yes. Okay. Yeah, I like how this is looking. We're gonna just shape it up a little bit, make it a little bit more robust, and then we'll move that battery. We'll cut it loose. How's that battery doing, by the way? We'll have to leave it on a little bit. Oh, it's gonna take forever to discharge. The sun's gone down, so I kind of assumed it would go faster, but we're not actually using a lot of power right now for anything, so I guess, because that thing's charged, that's not doing anything. The refinery's not running. Yeah, I guess, you know, we might as well just grind it down then. And move it. And then... Well, that was... This is why I gotta build the railings. What's going on with... One second here, I thought I did this already. There we go. OBS, for some reason, has been, since one of their recent updates, has been disconnecting from YouTube. So it doesn't show me the stream stats anymore. Alright, before we move that battery, I have to finish a little bit of the sides, otherwise that is going to fall off. So, let's do that first. Let's see. We could go... Thinking we're going to do that. And fill this in... like that. And then just kind of like... I don't know, I could just stay flat on the back, but we'll probably wrap around it. The thruster will just kind of be in a little corridor back there. Yeah, that works. And we'll just kind of flatten this out. It's not going to like slope all the way down. We'll just flatten this down into the wheels. And then just for the sake of stuff not falling off, we'll just do that for now. Then I can take this battery off. No good way to... I mean, I could try to do a detach, but... And I could do it... I'm trying to think... If I would be able to even... Yeah, detach would theoretically be okay. I'd be able to pull it out of there. Oh, I didn't have to do that across the top. I had this thing braced on the side already. Yeah, I could detach it and maybe pull it out of there. And maybe try to hook it right back on after we put the... Oh, I wonder. Well, let's try. I mean, the worst that could happen is we, I mean, I could do the whole... I've got the grid pulling, the grid manipulation mod in, so I'm wondering if I could, like, slide it back without it falling over, you know? Build the tank on the other side, or whatever I'm building, and then just push it back in, weld it back up, maybe? Let me try that. Let me get this, oh, don't fall off there. Let me take that brace off the top. I mean, the worst thing that could happen is it just falls off and I just grind it down anyway, so not a big deal. Alright, let's see if that works. So let's, detach mode. Am I going to have to grind it down to the power cells anyway? Oh, no, never mind. Apparently I am not. Come on. Oops. Yep. Okay. Now, can I... There we go. Pull it back. Am I gonna be too... Am I gonna be a problem if I'm like... Okay, stand it back up. Ooh! We might be in decent shape here. I think I just need more space to stand on here to do this. I'm just so bad at jumping, you know? There we go. Okay. Just keep on. Don't fall over. A little bit more. A little bit more. Okay. Good. Plenty of room. We should be able to put that tank in. No, it wasn't going to be a tank. It was going to be an O2 gen. And we're going to have to do it this way, so it's actually piped up. Do I care which way it goes up? I don't think it matters, does it? No. Alright, we have to do this quick before this thing falls off of here. They make weld pads for small grid, right? Why can't I? There we go. Weld pad, small grid. 2 of thems. Alright. That grid manipulation thing is... I need to use that way more often. Alright, then let's make a weld pad. It's right in the center. Gonna be the best place for it. Don't knock it over. Alright, now the real question is going to be, how am I going to pull it? Or should I push it? Yeah, I think let's push it. Real good. Let's hope this works. I'm going to have to kind of guide it in between the two there. Going to be kind of rough. Come on. Oh, yes! Beautiful. Alright, let's not put you on discharge anymore. Auto is fine. That was pretty good, huh? Kind of impressed with myself. Yeah. Yeah. Not bad. Okay. We're going to have to remember that that is a thing that we can do now. And now we can take this thing to other planets, too. So, cool. Planning ahead. Always a good thing. Alright, so let's finish kind of armoring up around it. And I'm doing multiple layers of armor here. We're also going to need... Let's see, I know I've got room for them because I've got this big flatbed on the back here. I know I'm using the wrong terms here, but I got space down here for things. But we will need probably a remote control and a... Ooh, I could probably do some... Should probably leave some space because I could probably do some automaton-related nonsense as well. Well, let's just remember, I mean, I'm going to probably need an antenna on here. We could put an ore detector in here, too. Maybe the ore detector should be in the ore trailer. Well, I guess if we're bringing that thing with us, we could just use its ore detector, so I guess that's okay. But yeah, we're going to want to get some more... I think we're gonna armor over the top of this, too, so... We could put the antenna up in the top. Yeah, we got options. We got options. Like... We could do... that's a little bit too steep of an angle, huh? Yeah, we could probably just put it like right here, right in the middle, the antenna. We'll do that, and then we'll do... Oh, I'm going to have to do some lights on it, too. It's okay. Let's see. We could do... antenna and remote. Or... remote... and then antenna behind it. We could do the antenna in the front, the remote in the front. I kind of like having those kinds of things in like central places. I think, whoops, don't do that. Ooh, actually, let's have an interesting thought. Is it a good interesting thought or a bad interesting thought? I wonder... Now, I was thinking I could put some beam blocks in this inner wall, inner layer. Now I'm wondering what that would look like. Well, we haven't done this side yet. Let's do this side. Let's see what that would look like. Do I have beam blocks on here anywhere? I don't. Alright, so if we said we need these things. Alright, so if we put them like this. Oh, if I have to recolor these, that'll be a pain for the under... Because I was thinking we could do for the underside, we could do like this. And then we wouldn't have to fill in the rest of this. We would just kind of leave this layer empty. What are you talking about, Rumblestrip? Yeah, if we did this... I haven't decided on a color scheme yet, so I don't know what we would really do here. But yeah, I'm thinking like we do something like this. And then we layer on our armor on the outside of it so that... Oh, there's some thunder. So that when you're looking at it from the front, you see, you know, this beam block. I mean, we could even put our... Pretty loud. We could even put our, like, vents underneath here, too. Because I don't think this won't make an airtight space. It'll still be able to suck air in through there. Although we don't need more than one vent. But so that's what I was thinking. Or I could just get stuck in the thing here. One thing I should do is just put one of these on each side so that I don't have to crawl underneath it. I just spin that? What? There we go. I kind of like the look of that, but I also don't really want to see what's underneath it. Although I could, I don't really want to see what's underneath it. Just do the opposite. Couldn't I go... Let's see, I wouldn't be able to put one there. I could put one there. What happened to my block there? Yeah, I wouldn't be able to go up to there with it. I mean, I could just block it like this. Right, and then you're not... Then when you're looking through there, you don't see necessarily parts, you just see more armor bits underneath. Yeah, I kind of like that. I mean, if I want to repaint this, and I'll just grind off the top layer, paint the ones underneath, and then put the top layer back on. It's just armor. It's no big deal. Boy, that wolf noise is kind of freaking me out. Alright, the lightning storm is kind of annoying, so let's go take a quick nap and clear up all this weather here. Oh, I see. I'm catching up on the jokes. Catching up. Do I like... I mean, I like dogs in real life. Of course. Little concerned about dogs and space engineers. Not that they're turned on, they're just... My mom and my sister just got new dogs. They're brothers. They each adopted one of the brothers. They are golden doodles that are a few weeks old. They're very cute, very hyper. They both tried to murder each other at Thanksgiving. Very cute, though, aside from the murder. Alright. Yeah, I like this. I like that as a design element. Alright, let's do the same thing here. How am I gonna... Yeah, let's take these off. Because then I could continue this up to the ceiling, to the roof, in this same... I didn't nick that, right? Yeah. I think that's the one that I need to keep. Alright, so if that is staying there... Is that right? Is that the one that stays there? It could, yeah. We would go... So on this side, we'd be like... Basically going... Like... Go like that. Just for the... We could also color these underneath here. Interestingly, if we want. Ooh, let's leave this empty under here. We could put, like... Programmable blocks, timers... automaton blocks and stuff under there. Yeah, let's leave all that underneath there empty. For now. We could potentially also, like, we expand the armor outwards, like, buff it up here, but then kind of wrap it around the back, too. We could do that. Alright. Where's them beam blocks I just had? Let's do these from the ground level. There we go. Yeah, I really should do gyros. I was thinking, do I need gyros on this thing? But yeah, I probably should. Cool. Then this does also have the added benefit of you being able to see, to a certain degree, the thrusters behind it. It's really cool. And they have their ability for air intake. Yeah, I think that looks really cool. Yes, yes. Okay, so we will definitely do gyros. We'll tuck them into, we're gonna leave, where did I say, like right here? We're gonna leave this space open for now, because this will be where we can tuck away. Actually, we could even do 2 layers thick, 2 layers deep of them if we wanted, but that's where we're gonna tuck away our auxiliary blocks. What do I want here? I'm trying to decide if I want that to be flat. On the other side, I did this. We could do that. It wouldn't really look as good, I don't think. We'll just do that, because it's buried in there. And then... what did I do over here? Yeah, back. Okay, so straight back, and then the second row is just in and then down. Kind of matches. Kind of matches. Does that work? Yeah, that does work. Go this, and then like that, and then everything else is just kind of flat. Yeah, and then we're gonna layer over that whole thing, basically. Yeah, I like where this is going. Looks pretty good. Oh, you know, it would be kind of cool. It would be useless, but it would be kind of cool to put like a spotlight behind there. And have it shine out through there. And I mean, we could do an inset light inside of here and have it just kind of like ambient. Oh, that might be cool. I don't know how cool, but it might be cool. That's pretty much all I could hope for. Let's do an inset light. We're gonna point it up like this. Make one on the other side. Yeah. Oh, this thing we'll definitely put floodlights on the trailer. That would be really cool. Yeah, they'll have like a little bit of a glow coming up in between. Yeah, that could look really cool, depending on if we do it right or not. That's the trick. I guess the other question is, do I want to go with the off-road wheels that I've been going with basically exclusively since they came out, or do I want to use the original wheels for this? Or do I want to do like off-road wheels for the cab and original recipe for the trailer, or vice versa? It already looks cool. I already like it. Yeah. Yeah, we'll get a little glow in there. Oh, this might look cool. I don't know. Might look cool. We're in danger of looking cool. Alright, let's put the rest of this nonsense on. How was I doing this? I think I was here. Hello. Match you up. Match you up. Matchy, matchy. I think we want you up there. And you, I can't really tell what's going on. Is that right? That looks right. Yes. Underglow with neon tubes. Oh, interesting. Do they... Okay, so now a question for you all. The neon tubes and various other emissive lights in this game, are they emissive only when they are visible, or are they is it screen space emissives, or is it actual? Like, if you don't see them under there, they're still going to glow the ground around it. That would be very cool, because I do like to have the ground illuminated around the vehicles when I can. Not you yet. You're just kind of hanging out there, right? Let's put some on the bottom and see, because it's gonna get dark out again eventually. Let's put some neon tubes on the bottom and see what happens. Let's grab just regular old neon tubes. This is just for a test, and we will make them. Let's make them like a really bright blue. No, let's make them red. So that... And we'll just put them like... Oh, look at me not having the stuff. I'm gonna need... How many of these do we want to do for a test? Let's do neon tubes 1. Small grid. Let's do 6 of them. Okay. Well, we're gonna find out. I mean, it'd be a cool effect either way, so. Concerned about the noises this thing is making, but I guess it's working. Is the refinery still working, or is it done? Yeah, I guess we're done. We got a lot of iron now. From that one actual trip. We're gonna have so much iron when this is over. I forgot what I was doing already. Where did I put the neons? There we go. These neon tubes 2. They're the same as neon tubes 1, I assume, right? In terms of cost? Yep. Alright, whatever. I mean, I guess you can kind of still see them, but we can always go where we can't see them, and then we'll find out if, later on, find out if they're emissive enough, like when it gets dark out. Hopefully we'll see a little bit of red around this. And we'll go from there, because I'm going to kind of cover it up right now. Not with you, though. Let's see. The front wheels are going to be attached to here. So let me do something to kind of reconnect all this in the front there. Stop it. I've noticed, well, I mean, it makes sense, but like it's, every time I accidentally turn on the jetpack, I don't use any H2, like it doesn't, the number doesn't go down. And it's like, obviously, because I'm not going anywhere, right? We're not really using it. Yeah, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't remember. Is my jetpack, I don't remember what mod I put in. I think I may have put the mod in where the jetpack is technically useful like in space, but not strong enough for... Yeah, like I can scoot around and I could maybe... Yeah. Yeah. So, that's the trick, is like you can maybe get going a little bit, but then you're not... Like you would have to be flying, like you couldn't just fly straight up. You would have to do, I could do like a Hulk jump, right? Like if I get the right angle, I could maybe get going, but it has, like my dampeners were off here, but when the dampeners are on, they're very ineffective. So I would have to get going really fast, and then I would be able to stop not very fast. And so I would almost certainly die. So technically the thrusters do work. They're just not useful. Not useful for any kind of like precision thing, but like in a pinch, I could probably use them to like escape something if I wanted to. You know, if I really needed to get going somewhere real fast. Anyway, I started working on two things at once here. We are going to go... I think I want to go like this. I haven't thought about how I want to armor up over the wheels. Because we could go out one more, or we could just leave the wheels sticking out. I don't really, yeah, the wheels are going to be sticking out so far, I don't really want to incorporate them into the body of the vehicle. I don't want to bring the, you know, because the wheels are going to come out to like there. So I don't really want to have the body of the truck come out this far. So I might do something over this block here, but the rest of this is just going to stick out. I think that's okay. We'll just have suspension sticking out. Unless we did want to do the short suspensions. I'm wondering if that's going to be sticking out too... Oh, you know what? That is sticking out too far. The front one is supposed to be... Yeah, the back ones stick out one. The front one I was going to have in one. So the front one goes here. The front wheels will go there, and the rear wheels will be one block further out. I think that's okay. Yeah, it's a wide wheelbase for sure, but I don't want to tip the thing over. And does it need... I mean, the trailer's going to have a really wide wheelbase for sure, but this might be okay all the way back. Yeah, this actually probably is okay all the way back. I don't need that. So these will be... Are these wheels big enough? Yeah, probably. Probably. Because the other option is the bigger wheels. I feel the bigger wheels are probably too big. Yeah, that's like monster truck wheels compared to this thing. We'll stick with these. Yeah. So what I kind of wanted to do then... yeah, okay. No, that actually works out fine. We'll armor around this part, and then we'll do something right over this. We won't do anything over the actual wheel itself. Sorry for moving the camera so much, but we'll armor over. We'll do like something over the suspension, but not over the wheel. I think that'll be okay. Yeah. Yeah, so let me weld all this up so I can get a better sense of what's going on up here. Oh, there's an autumn sale going on. Great deal on thousands of games being advertised directly in my game now. That's lovely. Like I need more games. You know what I did? I did something really stupid the other day. You know, I was on, you know, I'm off of work. It's Thanksgiving here and everything. And I said to myself, hey, I wonder if the Mass Effect modding scene has gotten any, you know, major things going on. Because I haven't modded Mass Effect in like 10 years. And boy, that was a really bad thought to have. Because then I spent like a whole day modding Mass Effect. And not playing it, of course. But boy, you could do some stuff now. Did not mean to get down in that rabbit hole. Alright. I mean, it's kind of looking a little bit generic on the side there. But I think we can make this... We could still do something with this. It hopefully will look better. What, here's a thought. What texture... Like, I'm thinking it'll probably still be a fairly light color, but what texture should we go with? Should we do sci-fi? I don't really want to do rusty or anything like that. I don't want to do I don't want to stick with the battered. Because I want it to feel like new, like we just built this, so I want it to feel new. So we could do sci-fi. I do like how sci-fi looks on things. I also tend to like the digital camouflage. Carbon fiber can look okay in certain scenarios. Plastic does look good, I must admit. Plastic looks... Let's try some things here real quick. I'm stuck. Very stuck. Yep, this is where the... Come on. There we go. Okay. Yep. No, wrong. Yeah, plastic does look kind of good. Oh, did I just get stuck in the same spot again? Okay, good. Yeah, plastic does look kind of good. I mean, I really do always love the sci-fi. Like, I think it gives it a sci-fi look, as you might imagine. The plastic does look good. What was the other one I said? Oh, the digital camouflage. That's what the other truck is in. Digital camouflage is, I think, good for a utility truck like this, but maybe not good for like a hauler. Yeah, let's switch it over to plastic here. And might be too sterile. We might need some color to it. What of the colors that I've already got going on here? What if we put a little... What if we put just a little bit of red into it? Not a lot of red. I don't want it to be Optimus Prime here, but maybe just a little bit of... I realize this is kind of turning a little bit brown, but maybe that's... it's a little bit pink. That's not what I want. I want it to be lighter. Nah, we're just making... For some reason, I can't get it out of my head that light red is pink. What if we did a... more of a gray with a little bit of blue in it? We want it to be lighter, but it doesn't have to be lighter. Be like a... Maybe we do want it to be a little bit darker. Darker gray. That's not bad. That's not bad. Maybe even a little bit darker. Yeah, what about that? Then it actually kind of matches the color of the, like the gray bits of the, maybe we should try and match that. The gray bits of like the cockpit here, which are just a little bit darker. That's not bad. Pretty close. Alright, let's go with that. There we go. Alright, so that's going to be our colors to go with for building this from now on. I'll just move this thing out of the way, although it does keep me from falling off of here. Yeah, we'll add accent colors as we go. Okay, cool. That gives me a little bit more of a sense of stuff. So, alright. Let's see. I'm still going to try and leave this spot open for now, and we're just going to end up covering it up and filling it in. What do we want over the wheel here? I guess I should figure out what the front of the thing is going to look like. That's going to be my vent. So we'll... let's see. What do we want the front to look like? Should it continue on with the slope? I kind of feel like we want to just slope the whole front of it. Yeah, okay. Let me throw a vent on here. I got more than one kind of vent now. We could put an oven in it, install an oven. Let's see. I think I just want an original... the air vent fan I like the idea of, but I feel like this kind of vent is probably the... well, here, let's put the group in and see. Not a cube. Is this not the group? Oh, this is the group. Okay. Alright, so we could do this guy. Or... is that upside down? That's upside down. Or... this one. I like the squareness of it as opposed to this one, which looks... yeah, no, I think I like that one better. We're going to go with that one. Then for the rest of the front of this, let's get rid of these for now. For the rest of the front, I think we're going to go... we're going to... do I want to stop with the... no, I think we're going to keep going with the... yeah, well, that's going to... ooh, I just had a thought. So I want it to go through there. I want air to go through there. So let's put... let's keep going with this. Put that on top of there. What am I doing here? Ooh, actually. That's actually kind of cool looking. Not not the mismatch there, but the fact that that moving up. Oh, I'm gonna guess though that's gonna inhibit my view if I do that, right? Does it? Just that little downward spot. Hang on. Yeah, it just blocks the little. I don't like that. That looks weird. Which means that that vent is going to look weird there no matter what. We could always... There's always the side thing here. We could always put the vent in the side. We could always also not put a vent. I would like to experiment more with this new cockpit. I feel like it fits in really well with this one shape of half slopes, and that there's got to be like cooler things that we could do with it. But for the time being, this being my first time working with it, I think this is what we're going with. But man, the nose of vehicles is always the hardest. I'm looking back at the other truck over there to see what I did for the nose. And, not great. Let's see. I mean, technically, the vent could be in any of these spots. It could be like right there, which means we don't need it on the front at all. So let's get rid of it because it looked bad. Let's just put that there. Yeah, it looks good. Looks good enough. This will look good when we get like an accent color going on those side things. So what is the front of this actually going to look like? We could go down... I think we might just make like an abrupt nose here, and we'll put some... Oops. We'll put some spotlights in here, and... do I even need anything else on the front? I mean, I could put like a bumper on it, but... we don't really need a grill, because it's like an electric vehicle. Yeah, okay. Maybe we'll just leave the... Maybe we'll just leave the front undone for a bit, and then we'll detach it, and then roll it back and figure out what we want the front to be. Not going to worry too much about it yet. Let's see, I think we can close this up. We have a shape for this. Yeah, and then we'll figure out... Well, I did want something to go over this. And we do have a thing for that. So that'll help with the front there. But then I wanted... Oh man, we don't have much of a... That's going to look weird there. So we're going to do... Instead, we're going to maybe do that. And then our whatever layer is on the front here is going to be the end. Like, we're not going to keep on going out more. It's just going to be one layer here, and then that'll kind of cover over the front of this, is my hope. And then we'll just kind of see that a little bit sticking out there. That's what I'm thinking. And then the rest of this, we might just go like... We might just do some patterns or something and go like... Oh yeah, that looks great. Awesome. What did I just do? Let me put these other wheels on here real quick, so we can get a good sense of what this is really looking like here. This is left, right? Yeah. Alright, let's get rid of these, because these are superfluous. Alright, then we'll have to figure out the back of the truck, but I don't think the back of the truck... I mean, actually, kind of... The hinge stack coming up is probably going to dictate what most of the back looks like, but... So it's going to be like that, basically. And then we'll kind of wrap this around... Wrap the armor around that, and that will be that. So we'll go... like that, and probably we'll carry that on toward this one, which I don't think I can put on here, can I? Let's do that. And I don't know what the back's going to look like, but I'll do that there. Kind of looks cool. Did I not line that up correctly? Oh, how did I get stuck in the wheel? I did not line that up correctly. Does look cool, though. Let's maybe leave that one there. Yeah, we'll do some of that. I don't like how this is looking, because that's kind of left open there, but we'll figure something out in the back. Take that off. We'll figure something out. I kind of like the idea. This is really dumb. I like the idea of this kind of thing being like somehow on the back like that with some lights on it, just because like I collect Transformers, right? And every single Optimus Prime toy has his feet folded up on the back like this. Like his feet are just sticking out the back, and then like the tail lights are on his toes. I just kind of like the idea of that being a design element. So anyway, I think we'll do something like that. Maybe we'll put something on some other element on top of this, or maybe we'll just leave it flat like that. Actually, what does that look like? And I can still get in here and do stuff, which is good. Yeah, that's not bad. It's something. It's something. And we'll do another layer. Actually, no. Well, yeah. We'll do a layer along this there we go. Along this bottom here, but it won't just be flat. We'll kind of curve it under. And by that I mean we could do something like, let's see, would this look good butted up against the thing there? Yeah, it might. Or we could say that it has to be a solid block up against it. Then, oh, you know, it just occurred to me that the pattern is different for the front wheel here. Does it need to be? Doesn't need to be. But it might need to be if I wanted to butt this up. Yeah, so we'll have to... no, we won't, because it doesn't matter. Does not matter, just based on what I am doing here. Okay. Alright, sorry. I'm kind of talking to myself here. I want to do this. And then this. Yep. Moving around. Because presumably, this is going to get filled in with something, right? This isn't just going to be open on the side there. Nope, nope, yep. Oh, I missed. And one of these, or several of these. So there we go. That's what I'm thinking for the, just kind of filling this in underneath here. Just go ahead and weld up these wheels. I think they are where I want them to be. So yeah, so something like that to give it a little bit of a sleekness to it. I'm getting a little bit concerned that this is looking a little samey. So we'll have to do some color differentiation here. That plastic look makes it a little bit flat. Yeah. But other than that, I think that's okay. For now. Yeah. Yeah, I think that could work. And then we'll get our gyroscopes and whatever fit in under there. And then the rest of this, if we start building our stack back up. So the height of the hinge stack here was going to be dependent on how big the trailer was. And so, oh, is the sun going down already? Jeez. Oh, we also have a lot of space right here. We could put some things. That's good, though. We'll just fill it up with armor blocks, and then we could always dig them back out later. Those thrusters are down one. No, they're not, are they? Hang on. I gotta put this up a minute because I gotta see if I screwed up where the thrusters need to be. Okay, yeah, good. Those are one up. Okay. That's good. That's our boost thruster safe zone right there. If you all are enjoying this, please consider throwing a like on the video. Would very much appreciate it. Helps with the old algorithm. And if you'd like to get notified when I go live, consider subscribing. Because I do schedule things in advance. You may have noticed something got scheduled today for a week from today, which is the kind of end of the year fun thing that we're going to do, which is actually some friends of mine and I are going to play Halo 3 co-op multiplayer. Something I've never done before. I played the Halo 1 campaign when it was brand new on Xbox, and I played Halo 2 multiplayer a bit, and then I never played any other Halo games, except I want to say I rented Reach from Gamefly once, if you guys remember Gamefly, the video game version of the original Netflix, you know, where back when Netflix sent you DVDs in the mail. Pretty sure I got Reach from Gamefly once and played it for like a couple of days and then didn't play it anymore, and I mostly played the multiplayer. So the campaigns for Halo are all like kind of brand new to me after the first one, so hopefully it will be fun. Anyway, how do I want to finish this up back here? I kind of want to get one side looking good, and then I could just mimic it on the other side. I like that light being down there. I think we're going to end up probably leaving... Oh, here, let me do... let me start filling in some things that I know I definitely need here. So we need the remote. We need a antenna. We don't have a small grid compact antenna. Do we have a small grid parabolic? Could potentially look cool. How big is that? Oh, that's in my group here. That's a laser antenna. What are you doing? Parabolic. Ooh. I mean, it's not very, oh man, what if we put that right in the front? Ooh, like Star Trek, deflector dish style, or whatever. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. So that means we can't do that yet. But we can eventually. I'm going to put it there so that I remember to do it. Then what was I doing up here? The remote control I was going to put like right there. Nope. I need an interior plate to build that. Do I want it to be right there, or do I want it to be further back? Remote control is weird, because I always feel like it should be the same shape as this thing, and it is, but it doesn't line up perfectly with it. So it's like I kind of want to put these on the sides of it, or something else in the front of it, and it just doesn't line up perfectly. But let's go get some parts for it. I think this is turning out pretty good so far. I think it's we might adjust some things over time, but I think we're looking good so far. We're gonna want to do some. Actually, I'm just gonna leave that open like that. We could have a little green light in the front. We're gonna need like some buttons on the outside, because what I'm probably gonna end up doing is having the let's see, well, how are we gonna do this? It was gonna be rotor, hinge, and I'm thinking we're going to have the hinge rotor head actually hang from the trailer, so the rotor will be the only thing attached permanently to here. So we will detach the trailer, that way we can drive the trailer over, and like everything will just kind of hang down, and then we won't drive the trailer over. We'll back this thing up into the trailer. But it'll be closer to the ground, and I'll be able to see what's going on. And then we're going to need probably some, like, buttons on the outside here. So maybe we should build buttons, like, in this spot behind here so that I could stand here. Or maybe they should be on the back or something. But I want to be able to stand on the outside, and when it's lined up, hit some buttons. We have the button. Yeah, we have the button panels. Maybe I'll put a button panel on each side and kind of build that into the... It could probably just rest on the side here. So we could take a guess at how tall of a stack we want. I think last time we did, like... I want to say we did 2, and then the rotor. But again, that could be adjusted later. There's the 0 on this thing. So maybe it's like that, and then we have rotor part, and then hinge, and then the top of the trailer would be kind of up here. I think that'll give us enough height. So then what I would end up doing here is basically fanning this out, like getting some armor fanning out around it so that it's a bit more robust around it. So I think we're going to leave this as is and then see how the trailer itself ends up. I'm just going to fill this in here for now. But yeah, you could imagine that it's like, you know, we could probably do maybe like fan this out this way here. Maybe since we have more room on this side, we could do like just full on, not that, full on slope going out from there. Let's see what I even want. What I want, I don't think I would want this up there. I think we would want this to start down here. So we could just kind of do that. You know. That kind of deal. But we'll wait and see if we want to leave the, if we want to leave this up higher or not. Alright, how do I want to... Oops. I want to jump right there. Perfect. First try. Alright. Let's figure out how we're going to wrap around this. Let's see, we could take the easy way out. So this is gonna... The beam... Oh, let's keep the beam going, actually. Let's keep the beam going. Beam block. There we go. Let's keep the beam going a bit, and maybe we bring it... We bring the beam back down. What if we do one of these weirdo... Curve... Oh, curve. Okay. Beam. Beam. I'm doing it. We're using curved blocks. Curved, rounded, whatever they're called. I'm out of steel plate. It's finally happened. Remind me to check the... Yeah, of course we don't. Remind me to check the, what were we doing? The emissives underneath the ground effects. I don't think it's dark enough yet, but we'll get there soon. Okay. Oh, I painted them. I painted them when I repainted the whole thing. Let's paint them back. There we go. What color was I using? This one. Alright, so we'll have to see later if when I'm looking at them, we should see some emissive light. Little, you know, vague. But do we see it when we're up here? Is kind of the question. Alright, so... Yeah, I like where my head's at with this, I think, maybe. I think maybe. We could do an end beam, couldn't we? Just for beam block end, just to get that. Is this different? No. Yep. K. 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 Nope. Not K. 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 That's a different thing. Let's see. If we went... Okay, so... Yeah. Okay. Let's go... like this. And like... Okay. If I wanted, hypothetically, to do some rounded slopies here. Like this. Yes. That's how we would do it. Okay. Yep. I think that's the best way to do it. And then... is that gonna... Oh, you know what? This is a bad idea. Because... we are too close. It's not entirely a bad idea, but we are too close to this thing. This beam block is gonna get... wanged. Is it? Okay, let's find out. Well. Would you look at that? Huh. Okay. I guess we can do that then. They can be totally hidden behind these beams. That's something else right there. Something else entirely. Yeah, okay. Alrighty. So I guess then I don't need you, and I don't need you. And we'll just leave this empty space in here for now, because I don't... Again, I don't need to fill up every last bit of space here. Kind of like the idea of showing off the warning sign right here. I don't know why, but I think I'm gonna keep that. We are gonna do that. Let's see, I don't think that makes much sense to do. It doesn't make much sense to go down this way like this. Yeah, I think what we'll do is kind of do a... let's see, would that look dumb if I kind of... had this, like, move in like this and just leave that center spot open? Could just cover up the whole thing. I mean, we could still make it look interesting. Yeah, let's cover up the whole thing. We'll make it look interesting. So we'll go... We'll still do the cross-ish indentation here. We'll just do it like this. And then to fill in the sides, I need... you? I think that's right. No, that is not right. I need you. And then this fella right in the middle there. Or yeah, let's not do this. I have a different plan. I have a different plan for this area now, suddenly. We are going to go small conveyor T junction here, down in there. Is that really more? Cost more, huh? Alright, then get me a... we need a, for small grid, I think just one. No, not curved. Reinforced conveyor tube. There we go. I need to colorize that icon. Go grab that. Alright, then we're gonna go one more up. Should have went and bought more stuff. Brought more stuff. Let's see. Do we want... Yeah, I think I want to see that tube. Because it'll be interesting. And then on top of that, I want my vent. And now the question is, do I want full air vent now that it's on the back? Or do I want cool looking new air vent, which will be flatter? I think I probably want this one. We're gonna go with this one. And then on top of that, I want some sort of light, and we'll do an inset light so I could see the back when I'm working back here. They took the spotlights out of this, right? Or did I put them in my other bar? No, I didn't. Okay, I want to see all these new spotlights. Alright, so, yeah, there we go. So, floodlights. And it might be cool to have floodlights hanging off the sides. Like right here. Floodlight angled. Searchlight. Yeah, that might be kind of cool for when you're working back here. Although, is it going to be, like, blinding? If you're trying to stand here and this is, like, shining right in your face? Maybe we'll come back to that idea. Then the rest of this will just be flat like that. And then we could, if we wanted, put some of these floodlights like here. Or corner R, diagonal. Yeah, we could. I think they got to be higher up, so we'd probably do them more like this way. Ooh, I like that idea though. Having them this way, and we could also have some going back this way and just floodlight this whole thing. Could be really cool. Oh, I am thirsty. What was that noise? Oh, I turned off my antenna by accident. There we go. I am not thirsty anymore. There we go. Put all that back. I'll have to go take care of that in a little bit. Ow. Yeah, it's looking good. Alright, we should be seeing our emissives soon. Maybe if I turn these lights off. I don't think I can reach the other light anymore. Inset light 2. There we go. This thing is not looking very emissive. It's not looking very neon. Maybe I have the wrong kind of neon color here. The value probably needs to be up all the way. It's still not looking very neon. Although I am seeing... Oh, That was actually more GI from the holographic block, making it look more red. Global illumination. But yeah, here, let's make these as red as possible here. There we go. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I don't like that. It's like, put this here. Very, very, everything is very, very red. And then, there it goes. Whatever, that's what happens when you have screen space. Global illumination. Alright, lights for now. Then we'll come back to it. Alright, let's weld this all up. Maybe. Maybe. Grab you. And we'll weld, and then we'll go get those parts. I think a lot of this is going to look better when we start to differentiate the colors a bit. There we go. Kind of like in the shape of it. I mean, it definitely looks truck-like. It's like futuristic truck-esque, for sure. I don't know. Kind of looking a little plain on the top. We might have to do a little... We might have to throw a little something on it to break up the sides a bit. I mean, we could always do a little... we could always do something to kind of make this more angular in here. Just shut you off for now. There you go. Now I've got a light on the back I can use. Let's turn you off for a minute, though. Now, these neons are not looking very bright. That's kind of worrisome. Like, they're not looking bright. Just like, even without the emissives, they're just not looking bright. If I had, like, this color, does that do anything for me? Yeah, those are not looking bright either. Like, it's not lit up. I remember the neons being actually bright. Do the large grid neons look brighter? Do I have that in the bar still somewhere? Yeah. Yeah, they're not looking too emissive either, are they? Oh, they're... No, because we're in the light of the thing there. Go over in the darkness. Yeah, they're not looking very neon-y. What is the deal with that? Yeah, over here they look completely dark. Weird, right? I don't, do I have a mod that affects emissives? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure I took out the... I usually play with Magic Knights, and I'm pretty sure I am not this time around. That's very strange. Neons. Okay. I do remember them being, like, actually emissive. Like, in... Just like the, what's something else that has emissives on it? Like... You not... Oh, this thing. What's got emissives? The... It's not the group that has the... Oh, they changed the groups on me again, huh? Where's the, like, interior walls? Here we go. Yeah, you guys are in a separate group now, huh? Like this thing has... Yeah, this thing has emissive strips on it that are not emissiving. Is it the plastic? Might be the plastic. No, that's not doing it either. I mean, plastic definitely does seem to be coloring over the emissives. But... everything else, it's still not looking very emissive. If I put you... Oh, I don't have interior plate. Yeah, like that's not looking lit up at all. A lot of these things should have emissives. Is that just broken? Are emissives broken right now, or should I... Yeah, like those things right there. Those 4 things on the side there, those should be emissiving. And they don't look like they are. Like if we go way over here in the dark, I should see those lit up. Right, we're way in the dark now. I should see those no matter what. If I even go to white. Yeah. And if I go to like no skin. Yeah, something's wrong with the emissives. I should see those. Okay. Alright, so I think the neon test is a dud only because they are not actually glowing. I'll check my mod list and see if I have anything that affects the rendering. I don't think I did in this playthrough. Actually, hang on a second. Because I have plugins, but I also have... One of those plugins is the more PP settings. Is there anything in here about emissions? Yeah, bloom is off. Don't want any of that. Don't want that. Yeah, no, there's nothing in here about that. Is there anything in here about emissions? I don't think so. No, okay. I don't know. I'll look into it. I've used neon in past playthroughs. Maybe, actually, now that I think about it, I was using mods to change the rendering when the emissives were working last. Actually, I should have checked in here, because some of these things in here have emissives, don't they? Or do they? That, I don't think does. No, I don't think so. You know what, let's turn off... I know this is going to be... Let's turn off the lights in here. And see. Oh, you've got your own... You have your own light source? Oh, yeah, you do. So your thing is working. I had no idea that was there. The fish tank is lit up. Nothing else seems to be... I thought there were more emissives in these. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm not going to waste too much more time on it. I only got a few more minutes and I want to get some more done with the truck here. Alright, so I don't think we're going to finish the truck, but I think we can get one side looking good here. And then we could just really quickly work on... I might even, if I have time, I might even do it off stream. Just do the other side of it real quick. But I'm thinking along the side here, I'm going to add a little... just a little something to break this up a little bit. I could even put some lights in here if I wanted. Then... this guy. This guy. Might have been able to do that with beam blocks, too. That is a different skin. Oh, you know, now that we've got this thing done, well, at least much of it is done. Let me test out a couple of other skins here and see which might look cooler. Yeah, see, I still think the sci-fi really goes a long way toward greebling for you. You know, that the plastic doesn't do. Which is why I tend to like the sci-fi, because it just gives it more depth, you know, as opposed to this, which looks more flat. So I'm gonna switch to sci-fi for now. See how this makes me feel. We'll see how it makes me feel. Okay, so you know, I honestly don't hate this. I think the front is going to make a big difference. Yeah. I think it's not bad. Okay. Alright, okay, alright. Maybe we could put something else right here to kind of break this up a little bit. Maybe there's something we can put there. We still have to put stuff in here. Gyros and stuff. The back, I'm thinking we go out. Let's see, we need to do at least something along right here to cover this. So we could go... do I have an Optimus Prime handy that I could use as a rep? I don't think I do. The one time I don't have an Optimus Prime sitting right on my desk while I'm working. But either way, we could probably do something like that, and actually let's pop those down for a minute. Seemed like something blocked the sun for a minute. Probably just eye adaptation. Oh, there's a weird... Oh, there's a minor lunar eclipse happening, is what I think is kind of going on. Then we could... Oh, let me just stick to one side here for a minute. That's what I'm thinking for the end. And then in the middle here, we'll do a little something. This will stay empty. We could maybe do something under here like... just like this. To indicate the space intentionally left blank. We'll do that. Kind of a weird texture spot right there. So we'll do that. I don't think... Yeah, we'll just have to make sure that the trailer itself is... far enough back that if we make like a 90-degree angle with the trailer, that this isn't going to hit anything with the butt. That shouldn't be a problem, because we can have like an overhang and then kind of slope it back a little bit. Yeah, I think that'll be okay. And then I'm planning to have some pistons that lower down, you know, imagine the trailer. Pistons that lower down from the front of the trailer, because it'll mostly have wheels in the back. And I'm We will have wheels in the front, but I just want to have something that comes down with landing gear or like mag plates. Comes down just strunk. And yeah. Okay. I guess we could, if we really wanted to, we could have the trailer only have further back wheels. And force it to have, like if we disconnect it, it has to have its pistons holding onto the front. That wouldn't be the worst. We'll have to see. That'll be next time. That will be the next time. But yeah, we'll do something like that, and then maybe in the middle here we'll just go like... something like that. Then we could put all of our tail lights on the... what? On the toes. There you go. Kind of looks like a... like a buggy, almost, with a... oh, that's disconcerting. Yeah, I don't hate it. I mean, I kind of don't like how far back we went, but getting the O2 gen in there, I think, was a good smart move. Just in case we ever do go to one of these other planets and we want to take a, you know, do a bunch of mining. Wonder how well this thing prints. Probably pretty good, actually, since it is mostly small blocks. Probably does print pretty good. Alright. What time we got? Let me go weld up some wheels. Or at least some wheel suspensions. Actually. Yeah, let's weld up the wheel suspensions and see what we're dealing with here. Me, any one of you. I got 3 of each? Yeah. Hopefully. There is lightning happening. That's lovely. You know, it used to be... I say this all the time, but I am so glad that they changed the default behavior on lightning, because it really used to be that your, like... you would get the first warning that a storm was happening is you would hear the distant thunder. And then the very next thing would be you or something on your base being struck by lightning. And it was... I don't know which one was more likely, but that was always like... it was like immediate. One of you is getting struck by lightning. And then when the storm is over, like, you know, the sky clears up and you see like distant lightning in the background, and then like the very last thing that happens is you get struck by lightning again. This is a pretty bad lightning storm too. This would have been that is a very frequent lightning. This would have been a like devastating if I had to build like back when we were on Helgen for that one series, and I had to build all that self-repairing decoys and everything just to keep up with the lightning. See, the nice thing is that, you know, the battery on this thing is probably getting pretty full, and I doubt that anything is going to drain the battery very quickly. You know, I do wonder if the newer thin suspensions would have looked better, even if we... stuck again. Even if we had them only go out to... like, if we had them connect right here, they would have looked better. Too late now. I'm not going back. Yeah, I'm glad I put that extra space in there. It makes me nervous when they're too close together. They could have been closer, for sure. But, yeah, that's not bad. That is not bad. I'm digging it. I'm digging it so far. And it'll look better when we're... because we'll put another color in. We'll change the color of the... oops, of the beams to something. I don't know what. We'll change the color of the beams, so it'll have that breaking it up a bit. And then we'll have some accent, like this strip here will probably be some other color. Like we'll have some accent color going along with it. But this will be nice because at the very least, even once it's disconnected, if we need to charge it, we just drive it up to this connector and should connect right up. So, yeah. And if we need to, we could move the stack back one more, but I think it'll be high enough up that nothing's going to, even if we did a fairly steep angle of rotation. I know I'm trying to, you know, imagine the overhang here. You know, if it I have no way to show the rotation. If it rotated this way, there we go, it won't smack into this part. But if we need to, we could still move this back one more. I would want it at the very least to be directly on top of the wheel and not behind the wheel. I was kind of hoping to keep it in front of this wheel. So I think we'll be okay there. I think we'll be okay. So I like how this turned out so far. This side looks not as great. Oops. But it will. It will. We could maybe even do some, like... I was going to say wings, but I meant like we could do like some flaps or something going off the side here. I don't know. Just trying to think of anything to make this less flat right here. Maybe it doesn't need to be less flat. Oh, you know what we could do? What sort of greebles do I have here? Maybe we could do... let's see, I want to keep this vanilla. And when I say vanilla, I know this is a... people get on me about this. When I say vanilla in Space Engineers, I usually mean not mods. I know a lot of people... The definition of vanilla is the base game, no DLC, and I'm generally on board with that, but when I say, like, as shorthand, when I say I'm keeping it vanilla, I mean, like, able to be used on, like, if I were to publish the blueprint, you should be able to use it on Xbox, or PlayStation, or PC, Game Pass, whatever, and all of the parts are available to you through Keen, even if you have to pay for them. So that's what I mean when I say vanilla. Like, I'm not going to put a modded block on it that may not be available on PlayStation or something like that. So, just in case, I don't have another word for... I mean, I could say unmodded, but vanilla makes more sense to me. I mean, keen blocks is what I'm saying. Anyway, I was thinking I should put like some smokestacks on it because it is a truck, and that would be kind of cool. So we do have the exhaust pipe. Let's do a little... Let's spend our last few minutes here trying to figure out what does the bottom of this thing look like. I can't look at the bottom. It's a triangle. So what would that... I mean, I don't want to just like have it coming out the back. I want to have like some sort of stack going up and then it's sitting on top of the stack. So I could do a column. I could do columns. That's probably going to be the best. Let's get rid of you. Let's get rid of you. Let's put you back in right there. And what if we did like... let's see, I had columns here. Here we go. Oh, I need interior planer. Well, I'm thinking column, 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 smokestack. Let's see what we can do here in our lightning storm. And then this will be the last thing we do for today. We'll call it a day. So we will have Space Engineers this Thursday for sure. Next Sunday is going to be Halo, as I mentioned. And then the Thursday after that, we'll see. I had some ideas for things, but they might not pan out, so I might just go back to Space Engineers. We'll see, or I might take a day off. I don't know. I'm gonna plan for Space Engineers next week, but I will try to communicate if that will not be happening quickly on the. Oh, you know what? I was gonna do it on both sides, but obviously I am a dummy because the other side doesn't exist yet, but it will in just a second. Man, there. Is that right? It is. It's just this top block is not the right block. Okay. We'll make these nice and chrome later. For fun. Let's see, I'm gonna probably need to get on top of you, aren't I? Oh, look at this big hole I got right here. Oh, we could put something in there. Ooh, what would look good right there? A 3x2 something, anything. I could do... Oh, you know what should probably be there is maybe like a... wind... What do you call the thing that makes the wind better? I'm so tired. I don't know, we'll just fill it in. For now. Well, I'm not even going to do it now. We'll do it later. What I want to do is... Which way is the front of this? I guess I want it to be this way. Alright. Oh yeah, really, really great. I could totally see what's happening here. Alright. Exhaust. Oh, we need a name for this thing, by the way. Think of names... so that I can, at some point, name this thing. Let's see, we probably should have a power dependency for this, but I'm not gonna do it yet. Fire and smoke? No. Fire and smoke small? No. A little bit much. Smoke? Smoke small? Maybe smoke small? Instead of car smoke, just do normal. How are we looking? Oh yeah, that's quite a lot of smoke. Maybe car smoke is better. Yeah, we'll do the big car smoke. And we'll just, what we'll do is we'll make it power dependent. Determines how much of the glow effect is dependent on the power consumption percentage of the grid. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll just make it, I don't even know how much power this thing is going to actually consume, but we'll... I'll tell you what, we'll just do this. For now, because it's actually on, like, the full grid, I think. I'm not entirely sure, actually, but if I say, like, it's 50% dependent on the grid power, if I were to go and, like, refine some stuff, I think these things will kick on. But for now, they're good. Then let's grab a retro future. How about a brighter retro future? Yeah, we'll do something like that. Not whatever I just... What thing did I just change over here? Was it the... I think it was the thruster. Yeah. So there we go. We'll do something cool like that. In addition to whatever else we were going to do. Be good to chrome up some other things. I think that's what this thing is missing. Is some chrome. I mean, these are some thick stacks here, but I mean, what are you going to do? That's how the grid works. At least for now. Yeah, I like that. Maybe we'll chrome up this bit. Maybe that'll be our accent color. We'll do some different color for the beams. We won't do chrome on the beams. We'll do something else for the beams, but we'll do chrome accents in other places. Maybe we'll want to make this a little bit darker than even, and do some chrome with it. Black and chrome would look sweet, but it's good enough for now. Good enough for now. We'll chrome the wheels. Yeah, I like it. I like where this is. I like where this is going. All right. All right. Well, let me finish by just staring at this thing like this. Didn't get as far as I had hoped today, but I really liked where we ended up. So I think the fact that all we're doing is just working on this truck and trailer for the next couple of streams, most likely, is leading me to believe that I could just keep on doing Space Engineers for the rest of the year, just because I don't have to plan. Like, the next couple of streams are planned. I don't have to come up with ideas. So that's leading me to believe we will probably do that unless I come up with a better idea. Like I said, I still want to test HDR streaming at some point. So that'll be something that I will do at some point. I don't know what game it will be, but that'll probably be one of these Thursdays instead of Space Engineers. But then we'll probably do at least this coming Thursday, and then maybe one other, and then around Christmas time there won't be any streams at all, most likely, or maybe I'll do something goofy. I don't know. We'll see. But that's when my schedule gets, of course, much weirder and fewer people are around to watch streams. So, but anyway, that was a weird voice crack. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. If you did like it in real life, please consider throwing a like on the video so that the almighty algorithm can recommend me to more people. And if you want to get notified when I go live, please consider subscribing and setting up the bell, hit that bell and all that stuff. So do all that and you'll get the notification when I go live. Other than that, the best things to do if you really want to help me out in terms of the algorithm are talking in chat, throwing a comment on a video. Doesn't have to be a good comment, could just be, yay, liked your stream, or hey, I hated your stream, or hey, I think your truck looks dumb. Whatever, the algorithm is going to love it. And then, of course, the other important thing is just kind of being here watching. That's a huge factor. So I appreciate everybody just kind of hanging around, even if you do nothing else that I just said. Just being here is awesome, and I really, really appreciate it. So the weather is clearing up in the game now, and I'm going to go get to bed in real life. So hope you all have a good week. Hope if you are American, you had celebrated Thanksgiving, that you had a good Thanksgiving. And I will talk to you all Thursday for Space Engineers, Friday for EDF, and then next Sunday for Halo. So hopefully that goes well. Thanks a lot, everybody. Talk to you later. Have a good one.